The dissolution of a significant relationship often leaves individuals grappling with profound emotional upheaval, a sense of shattered identity, and an overwhelming void that seems impossible to fill. Yet, through the lens of Stoicism, these moments of relational collapse are reframed not as irreparable tragedies, but as opportunities for profound personal transformation. Rooted in ancient wisdom, Stoicism teaches that external events such as the end of a partnership are indifferent, adiaphora, meaning they hold no intrinsic moral value. What truly matters is how we respond to these events, aligning our reactions with virtue, rationality, and inner resilience. This philosophical framework transforms the aftermath of a breakup from a period of despair into a crucible for self-mastery, enabling individuals to rise from the ashes like a king reborn, stronger and more aligned with their authentic selves. Its core, Stoicism emphasizes the dichotomy of control, the principle that while we cannot influence external circumstances, we retain absolute authority over our thoughts, emotions, and actions. When applied to the aftermath of a breakup, this teaching liberates individuals from the futile pursuit of controlling outcomes or changing another person's decisions. For example, instead of obsessing over why the relationship ended or trying to win back a former partner, a Stoic approach encourages focusing on what lies within one's power, cultivating emotional resilience, practicing gratitude for the lessons learned, and redirecting energy toward personal development. By shifting attention inward, individuals transform the pain of separation into a journey of self-discovery and renewal, using adversity as a catalyst for growth. Moreover, Stoicism frames breakups as natural occurrences within the human experience, reminding us that change and impermanence are inherent aspects of life. Relationships, like all things, follow cycles of growth, stagnation, and eventual transformation. Rather than resisting this inevitability, Stoics embrace it as an opportunity to practice acceptance and detachment. For instance, the end of a relationship may initially feel like a devastating loss, but through the Stoic practice of apatheia, freedom from destructive passions, one learns to detach from excessive attachment to external validation or the illusion of permanence. This detachment does not imply indifference, but rather a deeper understanding that true fulfillment arises from within, independent of external relationships. The Stoic emphasis on virtue and purpose further underscores the transformative potential of rebuilding after a breakup. Relationships often shape our identities, routines, and priorities, sometimes at the expense of personal growth or alignment with higher values. The dissolution of a partnership, therefore, creates space to reassess one's goals, rediscover passions, and realign with one's authentic self. By viewing the breakup as a chance to recalibrate and focus on what truly matters, individuals move beyond the immediate pain of loss to cultivate virtues such as courage, patience, and self-discipline. These qualities not only enhance emotional resilience but also lay the foundation for future relationships built on mutual respect, reciprocity, and shared values. Ultimately, the Stoic path to rebuilding reframes these experiences as powerful teachers, offering invaluable lessons in humility, adaptability, and inner strength. By embracing the philosophy of acceptance, detachment, and purposeful action, individuals not only navigate the emotional turbulence of separation with grace and composure, but also unlock the potential for breakthroughs in personal and relational growth. Through this lens, losing someone becomes not an end but a beginning, a transformative journey toward becoming the best version of oneself, rising from the ashes like a king reborn, fortified by wisdom, resilience, and a renewed sense of purpose. Detachment and acceptance. Liberating yourself from emotional bonds, central to the Stoic philosophy, is the concept of detachment, which serves as a cornerstone for personal liberation and emotional resilience in the aftermath of a breakup. Detachment in this context does not imply emotional numbness or indifference, but rather the conscious act of releasing excessive attachment to external outcomes, people, or circumstances. By practicing detachment, individuals free themselves from the chains of dependency that often accompany romantic relationships, enabling them to reclaim their autonomy and focus on their own growth. This process of letting go is deeply intertwined with the Stoic principle of acceptance, which teaches that suffering arises not from external events themselves, but from our resistance to them. Together, these practices create a pathway to liberation, transforming the pain of separation into an opportunity for profound self-discovery and empowerment. Detachment begins with the recognition that much of our emotional distress stems from misplaced attachments, whether to the idea of permanence, the need for validation, or the fear of loneliness. In relationships, these attachments often manifest as expectations, the belief that a partner will always meet our needs, the assumption that love should remain constant, or the hope that the relationship will evolve in a specific direction. When these expectations are unmet, as they inevitably are during a breakup, the resulting disappointment can feel overwhelming. However, Stoicism reframes this experience by emphasizing the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. While we cannot dictate the course of a relationship or prevent its dissolution, we can choose how we respond to these changes. By detaching from the need to control outcomes, individuals redirect their focus inward, fostering a sense of peace and self-reliance that transcends external circumstances. The practice of acceptance complements detachment by encouraging individuals to embrace reality as it is, rather than resisting or denying it. A breakup often triggers a flood of emotions, grief, anger, confusion, that stem from the gap between our expectations and the actual outcome. Stoicism teaches that suffering intensifies when we cling to the past or ruminate on what could have been. Instead, by accepting the breakup as a natural and inevitable part of life, individuals reduce their emotional burden and create space for healing. This acceptance does not mean condoning or excusing harmful behaviors. Rather, it involves acknowledging the situation without judgment and allowing oneself to move forward. For example, instead of fixating on questions like, "Why did they leave?" or "What could I have done differently?" The Stoic approach invites reflection on what can be learned from the experience and how one can grow as a result. One of the most powerful tools for cultivating detachment and acceptance is the Stoic exercise of negative visualization. This practice involves mentally rehearsing loss or adversity, preparing oneself for the impermanence of relationships and the inevitability of change. By imagining the possibility of a breakup before it occurs, individuals soften the emotional impact when it eventually transpires. For instance, reflecting on the transient nature of all connections fosters a mindset of gratitude and appreciation for the time spent together, while simultaneously reducing the shock of separation. Negative visualization also helps individuals recognize that relationships, like all things, are subject to cycles of growth and decline, encouraging them to approach endings with equanimity rather than despair. Mindfulness, another Stoic-inspired practice, further supports the process of detachment and acceptance by anchoring individuals in the present moment. During a breakup, it is easy to become consumed by memories of the past or anxieties about the future. Mindfulness interrupts this cycle by redirecting attention to the here and now, encouraging individuals to observe their thoughts and emotions without judgment or attachment. For example, instead of dwelling on regret or longing, one might focus on the sensations of breathing, the rhythm of daily activities, or the simple joys of being alive. This deliberate cultivation of presence not only restores emotional balance, but also reinforces the Stoic ideal of living harmoniously with the present moment, free from the burdens of past grievances or future uncertainties. Additionally, detachment and acceptance empower individuals to redefine their sense of identity outside the context of a relationship. Romantic partnerships often shape how we see ourselves, influencing our routines, priorities, and even our sense of worth. When a relationship ends, the loss of this external framework can feel disorienting. However, Stoicism reminds us that true fulfillment arises from within, and that our value is not contingent upon others' perceptions or actions. By detaching from the need for external validation and embracing the inherent dignity of the self, individuals rediscover their autonomy and tap into a deeper reservoir of inner strength. This process of self-redefinition not only enhances emotional resilience, but also lays the groundwork for future relationships built on authenticity and mutual respect. Ultimately, the practices of detachment and acceptance offer a transformative approach to navigating the emotional turmoil of a breakup. By releasing excessive attachments, embracing reality as it is, and cultivating mindfulness and presence, individuals not only alleviate their emotional burden, but also unlock the potential for profound personal growth. Through the lens of Stoicism, losing someone becomes not a source of despair but an opportunity for liberation, a chance to shed the weight of dependency and emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with one's authentic self. Cultivating resilience. Strengthening inner resolve. Through adversity resilience, the ability to adapt and thrive in the face of adversity stands as one of the most profound virtues cultivated through the Stoic response to breakups. Rooted in the timeless teachings of Stoicism, resilience emerges not as an innate trait, but as a skill honed through deliberate practice and unwavering commitment to personal growth. When confronted with the emotional upheaval of a breakup, individuals who embrace Stoic principles find themselves equipped with the tools to transform pain into strength, setbacks into opportunities, and challenges into stepping stones toward self-mastery. This transformation hinges on the interplay of several key Stoic practices: negative visualization, mindfulness, and cognitive reframing, each of which fortifies emotional resilience and fosters a mindset of perseverance and purpose. Negative visualization, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, serves as a preemptive exercise in resilience building, preparing individuals to confront adversity with composure and clarity. By deliberately imagining worst-case scenarios, such as the end of a cherished relationship, individuals inoculate themselves against the shock of unexpected loss. This mental rehearsal not only softens the emotional blow of a breakup, but also cultivates a mindset of gratitude and acceptance. For instance, reflecting on the impermanence of all relationships fosters an appreciation for the time spent together, while simultaneously reinforcing the understanding that change is an inevitable part of life. Negative visualization thus transforms the fear of loss into a source of strength, enabling individuals to approach endings with equanimity and resolve. This practice aligns with the Stoic virtue of courage, empowering individuals to face adversity head-on without succumbing to despair or denial. Mindfulness, another essential component of Stoic resilience, anchors individuals in the present moment, allowing them to navigate the emotional turbulence of a breakup with greater awareness and stability. The immediate aftermath of a breakup often triggers a cascade of emotions, ranging from grief and anger to confusion and self-doubt, that can overwhelm the mind and disrupt one's sense of equilibrium. Mindfulness interrupts this cycle by encouraging individuals to observe their thoughts and feelings without judgment, treating them as fleeting impressions, fantasiae, rather than immutable truths. For example, instead of ruminating on questions like, "Why did this happen?" or "What could I have done differently?" a Stoic approach involves acknowledging these thoughts as natural responses to loss, while gently redirecting attention to the present moment. By focusing on sensory experiences, such as the sensation of breathing or the rhythm of daily activities, individuals create a buffer between themselves and their emotions, preventing these feelings from dictating their actions or undermining their sense of self. This deliberate cultivation of presence not only restores emotional balance, but also reinforces the Stoic ideal of living harmoniously with the flow of life, free from the burdens of past regrets or future anxieties. Cognitive reframing, the process of altering the narrative surrounding an event, further amplifies resilience by transforming perceived adversity into an opportunity for growth. Breakups, when viewed through the lens of victimhood, can evoke feelings of inadequacy, betrayal, or rejection. However, Stoicism encourages individuals to reinterpret these experiences as tests of character and chances to cultivate virtues such as patience, humility, and emotional fortitude. For instance, rather than framing a breakup as a failure or a reflection of one's worth, a Stoic approach involves viewing it as a natural and necessary step in the journey toward personal evolution. This shift in perspective not only diminishes the emotional charge of the event, but also empowers individuals to respond with compassion and understanding, both toward themselves and their former partner. Cognitive reframing aligns with the Stoic virtue of wisdom, enabling individuals to extract meaning and purpose from even the most challenging experiences. The interplay between these Stoic practices, negative visualization, mindfulness, and cognitive reframing, creates a robust framework for building resilience in the wake of a breakup. Negative visualization prepares individuals for the inevitability of loss, mindfulness anchors them in the present moment, and cognitive reframing transforms adversity into an opportunity for growth. Together, these practices enable individuals to navigate the emotional turbulence of separation with composure and clarity, demonstrating the profound impact of Stoicism on emotional regulation and resilience. By embracing these tools, individuals not only withstand the immediate pain of a breakup, but also emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with their authentic selves. Furthermore, resilience cultivated through Stoic practices extends beyond the immediate aftermath of a breakup, shaping how individuals approach future challenges and relationships. The emotional fortitude gained through these exercises equips individuals to face adversity with greater confidence and adaptability, whether in the realm of personal growth, professional pursuits, or new relational dynamics. For example, someone who has practiced mindfulness during a breakup may find themselves better equipped to manage stress in high-pressure situations, while cognitive reframing enables them to view obstacles as opportunities rather than insurmountable barriers. This enduring resilience not only enhances one's capacity to navigate life's uncertainties, but also fosters a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. Ultimately, the Stoic response to breakups exemplifies the transformative potential of adversity as a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. By cultivating resilience through practices such as negative visualization, mindfulness, and cognitive reframing, individuals not only weather the storm of separation with grace and purpose, but also unlock the potential for profound personal breakthroughs. Through the lens of Stoicism, losing someone becomes not a source of despair but an opportunity for empowerment, a chance to strengthen inner resolve and emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with one's highest ideals. Rediscovering purpose, aligning with higher values. Post-breakup, the dissolution of a significant relationship often leaves a void that extends beyond the emotional realm, disrupting one's sense of purpose and direction. However, through the lens of Stoicism, this period of transition offers a unique opportunity to realign with higher values and rediscover a sense of purpose that transcends the confines of the relationship. By embracing Stoic teachings on virtue, duty, and the interconnectedness of humanity, individuals can transform the aftermath of a breakup into a journey of self-actualization and meaningful contribution, ultimately emerging with a renewed sense of clarity and fulfillment. At the heart of Stoicism lies the concept of virtue as the highest good, guiding individuals to prioritize qualities such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in all aspects of life. Following a breakup, these virtues serve as a compass, directing attention away from the pain of loss and toward the cultivation of inner excellence. For instance, wisdom encourages individuals to reflect on the lessons gleaned from the relationship, extracting insights that inform future choices and interactions. Courage empowers them to confront the uncertainty of singlehood with resilience and determination, while justice inspires acts of kindness and empathy toward others navigating similar struggles. Temperance, meanwhile, fosters moderation and self-discipline, ensuring that actions remain aligned with long-term goals rather than short-term impulses. By grounding oneself in these timeless virtues, individuals not only rebuild their sense of purpose but also reinforce their commitment to living authentically and ethically. Duty, another central tenet of Stoicism, calls for actions that contribute to the greater good, reminding individuals of their role within the broader tapestry of humanity. In the aftermath of a breakup, this principle invites a shift in focus from personal pain to collective well-being, encouraging individuals to channel their energy into pursuits that benefit others. For example, volunteering, mentoring, or engaging In-community service can provide a profound sense of fulfillment, as these activities align with the Stoic belief in the interconnectedness of all beings. By recognizing that personal struggles are part of a shared human experience, individuals transcend feelings of isolation and find solace in contributing to something larger than themselves. This alignment with duty not only restores a sense of purpose, but also fosters a deeper connection to the world around them. Rediscovering passion, a hallmark of post-breakup transformation, further amplifies the journey toward self-actualization. Relationships often shape interests, hobbies, and aspirations, sometimes overshadowing individual desires in favor of shared goals. The end of a partnership, therefore, creates space to reconnect with forgotten passions or explore new avenues of interest. Stoicism supports this process by emphasizing the importance of living in accordance with nature, pursuing activities that resonate with one's authentic self and bring genuine joy. Whether it involves reigniting a love for art, music, or travel, or embarking on a completely novel endeavor, rediscovering passion infuses life with renewed energy and excitement. This pursuit of personal fulfillment not only enhances emotional resilience, but also lays the foundation for future relationships built on mutual respect and shared enthusiasm. The interconnectedness of humanity, a recurring theme in Stoic philosophy, further underscores the transformative potential of rediscovering purpose after a breakup. As individuals realign with higher values and pursue meaningful contributions, they inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of positive change. For instance, sharing one's journey of growth and resilience, whether through storytelling, mentorship, or advocacy, can empower others to navigate their own challenges with courage and grace. This collective upliftment reflects the Stoic belief that personal growth often has far-reaching implications for the communities we inhabit, reinforcing the idea that every individual plays a vital role in shaping the world. Ultimately, the Stoic path to rediscovering purpose following a breakup exemplifies the transformative power of adversity as a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. By aligning with higher values, embracing duty, and reigniting passion, individuals not only fill the void left by the relationship, but also unlock the potential for profound personal breakthroughs. Through the lens of Stoicism, losing someone becomes not a source of despair but an opportunity for empowerment, a chance to realign with one's authentic self and emerge stronger, wiser, and more fulfilled. From loss to liberation. Real-life transformations through Stoicism. The transformative power of Stoicism in turning the pain of a breakup into a catalyst for personal growth is vividly illustrated through real-life examples of individuals who have embraced its principles to achieve remarkable breakthroughs. These stories not only underscore the practical applicability of Stoic teachings, but also highlight the diverse ways in which adversity can be harnessed as a force for positive change. By examining these case studies, we gain insight into how Stoicism can guide individuals through the emotional aftermath of separation, empowering them to reclaim their lives with resilience, purpose, and authenticity. Consider the story of Emily, a 32-year-old marketing executive whose decade-long marriage ended abruptly due to her partner's infidelity. Initially overwhelmed by feelings of betrayal and inadequacy, Emily found herself questioning her worth and struggling to envision a future without her spouse. It was during this tumultuous period that she stumbled upon Stoic philosophy, which offered her a lifeline in the form of structured practices such as negative visualization and cognitive reframing. By imagining the worst-case scenario, living alone and starting over, Emily paradoxically began to feel a sense of relief, realizing that her fears were survivable. She then reframed the breakup as an opportunity to rediscover her independence and pursue passions she had long neglected, such as painting and hiking. Over time, Emily transformed her pain into purpose, channeling her energy into creative endeavors and building a supportive community of friends and mentors. Today, she credits Stoicism with helping her not only survive the breakup, but thrive in its aftermath, describing herself as more whole and self-assured than ever before. Another compelling example is that of Marcus, a 45-year-old teacher who faced the dissolution of a 15-year relationship marked by emotional neglect and misaligned priorities. Despite his initial devastation, Marcus turned to Stoicism as a means of regaining control over his emotional landscape. Through the practice of mindfulness, he learned to observe his thoughts and feelings without judgment, preventing them from spiraling into despair. He also embraced the Stoic principle of duty, redirecting his focus from personal loss to serving others. Marcus began volunteering at a local youth center, where he mentored teenagers grappling with family issues and academic challenges. This act of giving back not only provided him with a renewed sense of purpose, but also deepened his understanding of the interconnectedness of humanity, a core tenet of Stoicism. Reflecting on his journey, Marcus notes, "The breakup forced me to confront my vulnerabilities, but Stoicism gave me the tools to turn those vulnerabilities into strengths. Now I feel more connected to myself and the world around me." Similarly, Sarah's experience illustrates how Stoicism can help individuals rediscover passion and align with higher values following a breakup. After ending a toxic 5-year relationship, Sarah found herself adrift, unsure of who she was outside the context of the partnership. Drawing on Stoic teachings, she embarked on a journey of self-discovery, prioritizing activities that brought her joy and fulfillment. She rekindled her love for photography, enrolling in workshops and eventually launching a small business specializing in portrait photography. Alongside her creative pursuits, Sarah committed to living virtuously, practicing gratitude, and fostering meaningful connections with others. Her transformation culminated in a newfound sense of purpose and confidence, as she realized that the breakup had freed her to pursue a life aligned with her authentic self. "Stoicism taught me that I am enough," Sarah reflects. "I don't need anyone else to validate my worth, I just need to stay true to my values." These stories collectively demonstrate the versatility and efficacy of Stoicism in navigating the complexities of breakups. Whether through negative visualization, mindfulness, cognitive reframing, or the pursuit of duty and passion, individuals, like Emily, Marcus, and Sarah, have harnessed Stoic principles to transform loss into liberation. Their journeys reveal that the pain of separation, while undeniably challenging, can serve as a powerful impetus for growth, self-discovery, and meaningful contribution. By embracing Stoicism, these individuals not only reclaimed their lives but also emerged stronger, wiser, and more aligned with their highest ideals. Rising like a king, embracing breakups as opportunities for growth as we reflect on the transformative journey illuminated by Stoic philosophy, it becomes clear that breakups, far from being mere endings, are profound opportunities for personal evolution and self-discovery. Through the disciplined application of Stoic principles, detachment, acceptance, resilience, and alignment with higher values, individuals can navigate the emotional turbulence of separation with grace and purpose. These practices not only alleviate the immediate pain of loss but also unlock the potential for lasting breakthroughs, enabling individuals to emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with their authentic selves. The Stoic approach to breakups reframes these experiences as natural and inevitable occurrences, inviting individuals to view them not as failures but as catalysts for growth. By releasing excessive attachments, embracing reality as it is, and cultivating mindfulness, individuals free themselves from the emotional chains of dependency, reclaiming their autonomy and inner strength. This process of liberation paves the way for rediscovering passion, pursuing meaningful contributions, and aligning with virtues such as wisdom, courage, and justice. Ultimately, Stoicism transforms the pain of separation into a journey of empowerment, reminding us that true fulfillment arises from within and is independent of external relationships. To those navigating the aftermath of a breakup, the timeless wisdom of Stoicism offers a roadmap for turning adversity into advantage. By embracing practices such as negative visualization, mindfulness, and cognitive reframing, individuals can build resilience, realign with their higher purpose, and rediscover the beauty of living authentically. The journey may be challenging, but it is also profoundly rewarding, leading to a deeper understanding of oneself and one's place in the world. Through Stoicism, losing someone becomes not a source of despair, but a gateway to liberation, A chance to shed the weight of the past and step boldly into a future filled with possibility and promise.